Hi everyone, my name is Joachim and welcome to So Many Games with Little Time. Today we will be unboxing Magna Roma, and this came in a pretty big box with a lot of tape on the side, so it was quite difficult to open, but it seems to be well protected. I'm going to take all of this stuff out, which is like this huge bowl of bubble wrap, and then let's see what's actually in here. Okay, so this is what came out. We have the Magna Roma Deluxe base game, I guess, the metal coin set, the Deluxe Obelisk Monument, who got its own little box, the Emperor's box, which has the stretch goals and the Barbarian Invasion solo variant, which I'm very interested in, and then the Dominus Expansion as well. Obviously, we're first going to start with this one and then make our way through the rest. So, Magna Roma Deluxe by Matteo De Nardis, and the art by Jose David Lanza Cebrian and Sara Stanoeska. So, Archona Games produced it. So let's take a look at the sides, shall we? So like this, Deluxe version, 30 to 90 minutes, 1 to 4 players, ages 13 plus. Okay. Well, that looks a little bit better, this side, because the other side, you just see the tops of their heads, which is a little bit weird. I don't know if I would have kept it like that, but okay. And then here's the other guy. All right. Okay, and then the back of the box is this. Doesn't seem to be any damage. It's a little bit pushed in, but I think that's okay. There's no dents or whatever. So yeah, let's see what's in here. Okay, so here's the box. Judging from the thickness, which isn't very thick, I don't think there will be any art on the inside, but I've been wrong before, but I'm not wrong now. Okay, so I'll put it like this for the eventual rulebook that might come out. There we go. And then we have all these monuments there. Very, very white. Okay, I want to start with this one, but it's pretty snug in there. Come on. There we go. That's the first monument. That looks okay. It's a little bit, but a little bit to the middle, it seems. Should be a little bit more stretched out, but okay. Fair enough. I don't think that's a big deal. Next one. Okay, it seems to be quite a challenge. Well, not quite a challenge, but it's not easy to get them out. Okay, there are some details, but it's not crazy detailed or anything, you know. It's like not 4K, I guess, maybe a little bit under 1080. Come on, get in there. Next one. No. Wow, these, like I said, they're really thick though, so I think it doesn't really matter. Like, it's really just plastic, right? It feels like just a big chunk of plastic. So yeah, details wise, there's not much there, but it is definitely sturdy. Here's another one, and I think painted they will look nice, albeit a little bit simple, but okay. Wow, you can hear the sounds, right? It's so loud to click them back in. Okay, so I guess it's easier if you just click them out like this. Here's another one. Okay, so like a way to put them in. If I slide them, it doesn't make as much noise. So if I do it like this. Wow. Like I say, it's good that it's a hunk of plastic, because there's minis of other games. If you have to tug them with this much force, they'll simply break off. Yeah. So yeah, the way I see it is these minis are functional. Like, you can slide them in like this, so that's kind of handy. Maybe that's why this one is already a little bit like this, but it is really deep. Okay, this one comes out really easy actually. I like this a lot. It's really cool. This one I really like. Yeah. Yeah, the sliding thing works a lot better. There we go. Okay. Then we have 4 more to go. I like this one too, but as you can see, I guess the paint job wasn't really, the glue job wasn't really that well done because there's gaps. It's not exactly closed, which is a bit weird, but maybe that can be hidden a little bit with the paint job, with the primer or whatever. And then here, same thing kind of happened here. You don't see it that well on this side, but if you look at here, you do see that it's not 100% attached to the bottom part. Yeah, also some discoloration, but it's okay. I mean, like I said, if you paint them, you prime them first anyway, and then there's no problem. All right, and then here, very nice. This one, I like this one too. I think in the end they'll all look nice on the board though. It's just when you have so many games to compare with, you know, I guess it becomes a little bit more difficult to impress people. Like, I think it's all serviceable. It's not the worst I've seen, it's not the best I've seen. It's okay. The downside is, of course, remember I have that Deluxe Obelisk monument over there. I guess I'm gonna have to just put it, maybe I'll just be able to put it here. You know, that'd be nice. Okay, so put this away. And then we have the special thanks to all of our wonderful backers for making this game a reality. It includes beautiful miniatures that will make your city look even more glorious. They are used as a substitute for the monument tiles that need to be placed in your city. So you can see it here, right? Okay, and this tells you how to use it then instead of the original tiles. Okay, the solo board. There we go. I like how they start with the solo board. There's nothing on the back. As if they know. They know. How do they know? I don't know. Okay, this is just a punch board. It's in plastic, but I don't need to take it out in this case because you can clearly see everything. The rulebook still isn't here, so I guess it's just lower. Same thing here. So these are all the monuments that we've just seen. All right. This one I will have to open because these are multiple boards, and then we have the rulebook. All right, let me open this first. Okay, so obviously these are city tiles. Okay, Magna Roma. More city tiles. These are the more generic ones. I'm sure the back is the same again. Yeah. Okay, these are all purple. In general, these tend to be more political. I'm not sure if that's the case. Because like I said, I mean, as usual, I did back this game, and back then I knew stuff about it, but since then I haven't updated my knowledge at all, so I have no idea basically what changed. Is it all the same? Is it not? Who knows? So here's the rulebook. So now I can use this side of the board to help me a little bit as I open it. So just city tiles, starting city tiles. So on the components overview, oh, it's cultural actually. Administrative is red. Okay, cool. City dashboard. I mean, visually it all just looks okay. It doesn't look boring. It just looks okay. You know what I mean? I am excited to give this a try, but if you look at the boards like this, it's just like, yeah, all right, okay. I guess it's functional, right? It'll work. But it's not like, oh my God, you have to look at this game. Actually, this art, especially this, reminds me of a video game that I'm now trying to remember. I can look it up later. It's like a game like Heroes of Might and Magic, but then different, not the same. But it uses this kind of shading as well for the art style. That's what it reminds me of. I think something with Legendary. I'm not sure. I'll put it up on the screen if I find it and or remember it. Okay, cool. Solo mode. So there's already a solo mode in the game. The expansion has another solo mode then. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Cool. And then here are the scores when you play solo and see how well you're doing. Okay, cool. This goes to the side, and this is another board because this is where the tiles go. And the scoreboard as well. 2 to 3 people, so I'm guessing there's another one on this on the back. Yes, 4 people. Okay. And then we have all this, the insert. So we have a bunch of bags, which I used to not be happy about this. I mean, not happy. I'd always be like, oh, okay, whatever, more bags. But now there's been so many games who do not include any bags whatsoever. So now I'm actually really happy that they provide it. Because even sometimes I don't use all of them, but then I can use them with the games that didn't provide it. Or maybe I shouldn't say that because now game developers might be like, oh, see, we don't have to use it. People will just use the leftover ones. Anyway, a lot of baggies, which I like. Let's take a look at these tokens. So of course the green are the guy are like men. The rest are just cubes in different cubes and circles. You know, cylinder stuff. Not that crazy special. Like I said, functional. I think a lot of stuff in this game will be functional. They went a little bit deluxe with the buildings and everything. Like I said, yeah, this is just functional. It's not going to blow anyone away. And then this, let's take a look at this. Okay. I hope this wasn't too painful for your ears. All right, so these are locations: Syria, Hispania, Germania, Gallia, Dalmatia. Ah, there goes Dalmatia. But I got 100 more. Sorry. Byzantium, Britannia, Africa, Egyptus, and last but not least, Achaia. So I think these will go, probably not here. Here, I don't know. It's a good point, good moment to check. Is there any way to see where things are going? No. 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 And no. So I guess I'll be making an unboxing video, reboxing video, once I find out where these fit. This looks like it fits, but then it's actually too big. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. And I will check the rulebook to see what these little cards were. Those little cards with the locations. I didn't check the back of the card actually. Looks like this. Okay. So those cards are 10 province cards. There you go. Good to know. All right. Then what else is in here? The player aids. So symbol benefits. Oh, and there's nothing on the back. Okay. It feels nice though. Thin, but nice. Well, not thin, it's stronger than just a thin thing, but yeah. Pantheon. Pantheon. I don't know if there's a difference. Doesn't seem to be a difference. Okay. And then this one here is military and market. And if you flip it over, also market and military. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we have the player boards, I believe. It is for different colors. Yeah, yellow is still down there. And it's double-sided as well. Maybe this is for the solo one then. If you're a solo opponent or something. Or some kind of scoreboard that you can use. Yeah, it just says city dashboards in the components list, so don't know. Okay, cool. And then it's empty, but as you know, I always check underneath for any possible surprises. There is nothing here. Okie dokie. So now I'm going to throw everything back in here and let's move over with this. Sorry about that. Let's move on to the other stuff. So next up are the metal coins. Now I'm holding it like this because I can't place it on my table because this whole area here, you might not see it, but it's extremely sticky because the person who packed the game, I think they asked him, maybe you should use some tape, and then he immediately interrupted them and said, you know what, say no more. And then he taped the whole thing, the outside of the box, the inside of the box, tape everywhere. So even by removing the tape, this one stayed super sticky. So let's see, let's take a look at these coins and then get rid of the sticky box. There we go. It's a nice little bag. And then, oh sir, please spare me some coin. Here you go, beggar. All right, there we go. So they are there's no difference on the sides. I think they're all just the same side. Yeah, but they're okay. They're not too light. They're not too heavy. I think they're definitely functional. Too bad they're not double-sided, but maybe that's historically correct. Even though I'm a history teacher, I would not know. Sorry about that. So yeah, I guess the currency is all one because there's only these. Yeah, see, it's all the same. There's no other colors or whatever. There's 50 of them, supposedly. I'm not going to count them now because I already struggled by putting them back in. So also, I doubt you would enjoy to see me counting. Okay. Let's just immediately, well, we can't immediately move in because I have to cut it open. Let's move on to the Deluxe Obelisk Monument. All right, so here it is. It just says, build a magnificent obelisk and bring all to your city. That's all it really says. And not suitable for 2 out of 3 of my daughters. All right, so watch out when you open it. Don't be too rough because you want to keep the plastic container because it fits in the box. So there's some other stuff here. Functional, score 4, 8, 12 points for each different symbol under the obelisk at the end of the game. But this is a bit weird. It's just like this small little cardboard or paper thingy. So this is the rule. I'm gonna lose this, I'm afraid. We'll see. I guess I can just put it on top now. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, in that case, it's not much of a problem. Then this is the obelisk. It actually says here as well for each icon underneath it. All right, and then let's take a look at the obelisk. Here it is. Once again, it has some details, but not a lot. The obelisk seems straight enough because you have the lines here, but it's very difficult to paint because there's almost no details. It's more like a shape. It's not straight enough, actually. It's actually quite crooked. It's like the Tower of Pisa obelisk. Oh well. It's the obelisk of Pisa. All right, and that'll go back in the main box then. But you can see that in the reboxing. All right, next up is the Emperor's Box, which contains the Barbarian Invasion solo variant and the stretch goals. So let's take, and also different people. It was Matteo De Nardis in the base game. Here it says Milan Tasevski, Kai Stark, and Thomas Nielsen. So 3 completely different people who did this. Same thing for the next expansion, which is a little bit odd, I think. Well, let's open it. I'm not going to show the sides of this box. It's not really worth it because it's going to be thrown away anyway. Let's just see what's in here because see, everything is loose in there anyway. Once again, baggies, sweet baggies, yay. And then a bunch of tokens. These definitely look more interesting already. Yeah, look at that. I guess these are upgrades for maybe the stuff that we already have or some extra stuff. Okay, you can see the battle stuff. Yeah, lightning. All right, in all different colors. Everybody gets the same stuff basically. All right, nice. Put this on the side. It's in the bag. All right, now before I continue, I'm just going to take a look through this and help us a little bit. So upgraded player markers. Okay, so the stuff that we said that was pretty basic, the cubes and everything, they're upgraded with that, so that's nice. Province cards, so more province cards. That's nice. Marker trade tokens, solo mode objective tiles. Because these are the basic ones. More monuments. Dominus objectives. Okay, so they're objective tiles. Beautification variants. So there's actually beautiful tiles now. Okay, so that might make it a little bit prettier once you're building your city. City plans variants. So basically you can complete your city and then get extra points, kind of give you more guidance. Barbarian invasion, so that's interesting as well, that they're like trying to maybe invade or whatever. So you see barbarians pillage, and you have to use force and so on. The advance and so on, of course. Okay, well, I'm definitely interested. Then we have, these are the city, it's the city stuff, right? So I'll just rip it open. So these are just different city plans. Now I don't see the difference. I guess you have to get these markers in the corner and then have these shapes, I guess. All right. Okay, well, I guess it can be nice if you've played the game for a while and you want to spice it up. Or if people really find it annoying that there's no real guidance how to build your city, then that can help as well. These are the solo cards, the barbarians. Let's see what it says on the other side. Well, not just the barbarians, okay, because these are provinces. Dacia, Cyprus, Belgica, yay, Belgica, yeah, good. Armenia, Arabia, Scandinavia, and Thracia. So many yes. And then these are the barbarians. All right, so I guess it just always decides where they're going, what they're doing. Like a typical Automa deck. Yeah, okay. Nothing too special. Let's skip these for a second. Let's go over to the monuments. This one looks cool. With the gates. Yeah, all right. I wonder if all three of them fit though. I guess you have to watch the reboxing video for that. I guess they should. Okay, nice. Should this be like this? I guess not. No, it's actually too big. See, it's too big. Okay, and then these are punchboards. We have this on this side, and then you can't see this one. So I guess I will open it. So this is the first one, the barbarian tokens. All right, and this is the second one. The solo mode tokens, the objective tiles, the beautification tiles, and then the new monuments. There's actually two variants on the Porta Nigra and the Olla Palatina. Okay, cool. So this is this one. Don't worry, I'm putting it in loose, but I'm just moving it to the side. I wouldn't close the box that way and then potentially damage or whatever the cards. That won't happen. Because like I said, a reboxing video will definitely follow, trying to get all of this in the main box. All right, and then we have the Dominus Expansion, and again, it is by Milan Tasevsky, Kai Stark, and Thomas Nielsen. Is it like, hey, Matteo, we like your game Magna Roma. We're gonna make some expansions and stretch goals, okay? Okay, see ya. I guess it's like this, and also more. No, it's the same people who did the art though. Yeah, same people. But now Sara, her name, or Sarah, is first. Jose is second. I don't know why. Equality. All right, so I'm just gonna, well, I flip it over once. This is what it looks like. So now we actually have military people. Okay, cool. Let's open it up. Okay, let's see what's in here. Of course, no art, whatever. Okay, so we already know that we have these guys because we saw them. So let's take a look. And it's kind of, to me, it's kind of funny that you have a box and you open and this is what you see. Like, this reminds me of ordering one of my prototypes from the Game Crafter. This is similar to what it looks like when it arrives. It's kind of messy, right? But yeah, it's okay, whatever. It's not damaged, so it's fine, I guess. So these are basically your units, okay? And some ships as well that are in there. As you can see, this one, and of course in different colors. Yeah, and some of them have a really big stick, like this one. It's really funny to me. It's like a flag bearer or what? I think these are all the people. We'll check the rule book to see what it is, but it's just really funny. Okay, you all have a spear, but just take a look at my stuff. Have you seen my stuff? Okay, more baggies. Yay. Then all these tiles. Makes you wonder, why don't you just put the tiles in the... Oh, but these were actually in here, but they just all fell out. Okay, well, at least you don't have to worry about them being too stuck. Okay. So I guess all these tiles make up the provinces and whatever that we just saw. Okay. They're all double-sided. These seem like more objectives, although 3 of them fell out. Try to put them back a bit. And fail. Okay, so there's more tiles here. Smaller ones as well. So they're back. Okay. And then we have the board. Funny thing about Magna Roma, there's not many boards though. It's not like huge, one big board. This is actually bigger than most of the boards that were in there. But I do like it. So basically it means like these will be probably shuffled and placed here. And this, we've seen this in a bunch of other games, right? Where, for example, we have this one, another one fell out, right? Where's the other one? No, only one fell out? Only one fell out. Okay, let's say this one's here. And in other games, I remember like at NOS and so on, it'd be like, okay, first round, you can get 2 points. Take one. I guess here at the end of the game, whoever has the highest presence will get the points and so on. And maybe the bottom you get when you go there, I don't know. But yeah, it seems like a typical game design at first sight. There's nothing on the back. Let's take a look at the rule book. In this case, I can just move this. The game components, the score tiles, the Legion Meeples, the general Meeples. But these look different though. You see? This one has an actual flag. The one that I showed just had like it looked more like a weapon. Alright, quick check. Quick check. Do they all look different than what they look in the rule book? Yeah, they do. They do, look. See the difference? Yep, that's different. Do I care? Not really. It makes them look funnier like this though. This looks more like an actual general. This looks more like some kind of priest. Even though I know what they're going for. You know, this could be like the hawk with the wings going down and everything. Yeah, but they're all like that though. Yeah, okay. Whatever. So, okay. Alright, so the action table. So you deploy and you move your units around and so on. And then you get the bonuses here. Okay, so you do get settlement bonuses once you go there. And end game scoring is whoever has the most power gets those points. Yeah. Alright, okay. Nice. And the Portus is also an expansion. Ah, these are actually just all ports. Okay. Okay. So you can trade and so on, apparently. So there's quite a lot of gameplay in all of this, to be honest, everything together. Because this is actually already the end of the unboxing of Magna Roma, a game by Matteo De Nardis, who then apparently had nothing to do with the expansions. I'm going to check BGG and see if it's the same there, because it's a bit odd. I'll put my findings on the screen. Okay, that's it. If you're interested in the reboxing, that one will definitely follow. I'm going to try to put everything in this box and see if it works. We'll see. There are a lot of baggies though. Okay, my name is Joachim and always will be. This was So Many Games All the Time. Thank you very much for joining and I hope to see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.